Africa, the conflict in Mali is one of the most intense and perhaps most dangerous.
Northern Mali town still in rebel hands, news reports said
like
on
this.
Wednesday.
Ansar Dine said months ago it was ready to fight outside forces.
The intellectual community has called on the world to act to stop Ansar Dine's plans.
The conflict in Mali intensifies. Hundreds of refugees are crossing into Mauritania every day.
I always wanted to tell the story, a truly powerful story, tragic though it may be, like Motherland, of two men kind of confronting each other about a shared past.
Le politique trahit ses amis, c'est aussi une machine de guerre.
But the issue at the heart of it, and the way it's been told and presented, I think is very powerful.
Well, I wanted to make the backstories and the character arcs as sort of plausible and credible as possible, which obviously required me to do a great deal of research about, certain areas in Mali. So after literally hundreds of articles and chapters and books later, I felt that I kind of had enough of a grasp that I could try to cobble together a story that kind of made sense for the time and place that it tried to represent.
The whole story about Motherland is about Julian's relationship with Ramata, who is a popular folk singer. Julian has been over to Mali before the trouble started. He then has to come back. She forces him to come back, and he's basically left his heart in Mali.
I play Ramata Sidibe, an artist, a singer. I'm captured and I am tortured. Having read the script that I was handed, I don't know, there's something about it that just kind of jumped out of the page.
Means a lot to me. Your home.
I play Musa Sidibe. Now Musa is a student. He has made this epic journey from Mali to England in order to find Julian. He believes that because Julian is a white man, because he's English, he must be rich and entitled, and therefore he can come back to Mali and fix all of Musa's problems, which obviously is not the case.
I think Motherland's an important film because it presents arguments but doesn't tell you which way to go.
When you are living in my country, what did you do?
I was working for a charity that sent people out to help build schools and paint orphanages.
Well, in my script I tried to bring in as much cultural and kind of geopolitical detail as possible. I mean, Western Africa, and Mali in particular, is a deeply conflicted place and kind of always has been, it seems. And the deeper I dug, the more I kind of realized just how little most of us know, but certainly how little I knew.
I had to, in playing someone from Mali, I had to adopt a Malian accent. The Malian accent has a lot of French influence because it's a francophone country. And a lot of work went into making sure that accent was specific for the integrity of the piece. You came to my country, stole heart, and left those whose heart you broke in grave danger, and you do nothing to help. You are a hypocrite.
My role as the dialect coach entailed doing research, finding accent samples of a contemporary Malian accent. The challenges for Motherland were trying to be as authentic and trying to be as truthful and accurate and detailed as possible. So it isn't a general West African accent. It isn't a general French accent. It's about finding something very, very specific to that area, and the huge advantage of working with Chopé is that he brings a West African sound to it.
The opportunity to play this character is really special to me because there was something, and I think it has to do with the fact that I'm playing an artist and I'm an artist, that resonated with me.
What is it?
She's on a list.
Neither of these guys win, and that ultimately we all lose because of the violence that goes on in the world. We all lose because of the way in which people go about attempting to force other people to believe what they believe. This is a cinema film, you know. We shot it as a movie, you know, and so I really hope it gets to be seen in that format. you know, to be seen in the cinema where people take the time to come and watch it as an event in of itself. And I hope in its own little way it goes some way towards enlightening people and perhaps changing people's perspective.
I think because there is a message in this drama, I think, you know, seeing it is as important as just getting it out to festivals. But, you know, the more people who see it, the better, quite frankly.